Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Heading left after the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. No chance to catch him. Lining up to try the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the LSU offense will take over. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield. Looking to caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, you forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now here's the toss play. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Knowles.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
LSU offense will take over.
Comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Scanning the field, it's Perkins. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And it's taken at the 45. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Got it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Okay, ready?
That's an important first down on that running play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Cut it. Cut it.
Gonna run it. It's Walker. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Okay.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Lasso. Lasso. Go.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Noles looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal.
Belly stunner. Ready now.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. When he's brought down at the 16, would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. LSU offense back on the field. Last time it was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Fires it to the wideouts team, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
In the red area, it's Walker. He shreds the tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida State. On the
Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down.
Cobra.
Try to make it with a quarterback sneak.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Second down.
So second down after the incompletion. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. To throw, it's Perkins. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Hand off to the right side. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And there's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He missed it. And this remains a 3-score game at 24-point margin.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Goes backwards. He'll lose 10 yards there. big loss sets them up way behind the sticks for second and long. They'll run it from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The punt team making their way on the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And he's back to throw again on second down. He cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two. And the Seminoles will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Third down coming up.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. The attempt is no good. He missed it. And the margin remains 24. Still a 3-score game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
LSU offense will take over. First and 10.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Here's the option play. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He'll take a deep shot here. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in this second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Looking downfield, it's Perkins. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
24, LSU 6.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
He's past the marker and still going.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle with the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. The Noles looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Got it.
And the Noles are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Walker. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Seminoles. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
31, LSU 6.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Will take over first and 10.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To the air. It's Perkins. Quarterback looking to scramble. In the clear at the 25. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down.
Here we go.
And the wideout goes in motion. On first down, it's play action. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Ready up.
Important second down play coming up.
Cricket.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Pressure is coming. And he's brought down, a sack by the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Second down coming up.
On the set.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Easy. Lizzie. Alert.
Using his legs. It's Walker. And they'll get him down that time.
Gain of 14. Third down coming up.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3?
2-9 Philly. Clear. Clear. Over. Ready.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
LSU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. The score, Florida State 34, LSU 6.
Got it. Come on, set.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Okay, ready?
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Perkins. Trying to create here on the move. And he's got it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Let's
The
go.
linebacker shifting around now. Quick throw to the left. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
And the quarterback dropping back. Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quick throw over the middle. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot. They're going to find the end zone this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield. Look.
Touchdown, Knowles. And the beatdown continues.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Now the all-important extra point. The PAT is no good. Wow. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
LSU 6.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the LSU offense will take over. 1st and
10. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Makes a quick grab.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Touchdown, Florida State. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the LSU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Back to throw. It's Perkins. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Now they get set to kick it away.
LSU 13.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field.
325.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's got it already past the first down marker. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure down and pick up yards like that. It's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's second down here. Fighting to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. From the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
The ball carrier is the running back. He's brought down at the 19-yard line.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He escapes the sack. Runs through the defender. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. It's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining.
Ready?
The Seminoles will line up now. It's 1st and goal.
Cut, cut, cut. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Seminoles. And this one is getting ugly.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
LSU 13.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
LSU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 2. 2nd down coming up.
So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder